So yeah, I don't get the whole show, but I sort of cut out the music, and I guess all the important stuff is left on the clips. But sometimes I don't get the whole show, but try to shoot for anywhere from 4 to 6 clips per show when I do it. When I put a show on YouTube, I don't do it every time, but today's gonna be one of those days. So if you want to check that out, yeah, you go to YouTube, and then my channel is Charles Lamson's webcam video. And yeah, you'll see a bunch of clips there from previous shows, and check it out. All right, let's I'll check the switchboard here real fast, make sure I'm not missing any calls. And all right, we got a call. Let's see here. Yeah, caller, you're on the air. Hey, James, how you doing, man? Where you from? Jersey, huh? So what do you think of? Yeah. Um. Hey, man, I gotta be honest. Sometimes, cause I look into this stuff a lot, and I gotta be honest, man. I've always had like really crazy skin, especially like on my hands. Like it's like really dry. I mean, like really thick and dry. I mean, it looks like lizard skin. And so I start I start studying this stuff, and I'm like, what? It makes me a little paranoid, you know? It's like, am I a reptilian? What? Or do I have that strain, or what? Yeah. Are you talking about the? Yeah, I would say I don't know. I've come across like different theories. Like some people think that the Greys were are servants of the reptilians. Um, yeah, they cloned them. Yeah, that was another thing I heard too. Yeah, that with like they were like the earlier, like before they created the human slaves. They created they tried with different kinds of species, and one of them was like an insectoid type. They tried to mix like, yeah, with insectoids. Yeah, and then that's so they let those guys be the miners because they were all, really short or whatever. So they let them work the mines. Yeah, that's some wild stuff. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just weird how all the stuff. I mean, even like the Bible, and the Old Testament, and Genesis, like links right up with all the ancient Sumerian myths, and furthermore, it's just like all the other myths, and then you have the African mythology where they talk about how they were created to work the gold mines, but that was already like a myth in Sumeria, which was over where Iraq is now. So it was, yeah. What about Atlantis? Do you think Atlantis is real, or? Yeah. Yeah, well, I brought that up because I was sort of did a show on that. I don't know, last week or a week and a half ago or something like that. But and yeah, a lot of these people claim that like uh, the Mesoamerican culture, their pyramids and stuff weren't exactly like extensions of Egypt, but that was more an extension of Atlantis. And then like before Atlantis got destroyed, the third immigration went out and settled Egypt, and so that's why it looks like a little bit more, I guess, modernized. Their pyramids look a little bit better than the ones in Central America, but yeah. Yeah, but you know what? I know. And right after I said that, well, right after I said that too, I was sort of kind of thinking because I was just looking at some pictures of them yesterday, and yeah, they do look really cool. So yeah, I was just kind of well, yeah, I was kind of took that back right after I said it, but yeah. Oh, you mean like saucer craft? Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I was just talking to somebody the other day who was from, but yeah, but to answer your question, yeah, definitely, because I mean it's been declassified and everything now that like the Nazis were actually built. I mean, they actually built saucer craft. A lot of them didn't fly. They had video. They had film footage of them flying, and I mean a lot of them still couldn't fly very well, but they were working on those craft during World War II. And they yeah they but they had to, I guess they had to either close, they claimed that they closed the whole project down because it was too expensive, but um, it's also claimed, yeah, I don't know if you've heard this story, but Admiral Byrd, uh, it's claimed that a lot of these Nazis escaped to Antarctica because the whole time during World War II they were building bases in Antarctica and South America, and so it's claimed, yeah, that in 1947 he took a secret mission down there. Admiral Byrd did, a bunch of Marines, and because they were gonna get the rest of the Nazis that were down there, and it's claimed that they just got their asses kicked. Admiral Byrd and his crew did. Yeah, and that they had all kinds of modern weaponry and saucer craft, and so yeah, they were. Yeah, that was kind of an it. Yeah, yeah, man. If you want to look it up on the internet, it's called Operation High Jump. That was the name of High Jump. No, no, not Hydro. High Jump. High Jump. Jump. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's pretty well documented. Yeah, that's pretty well documented that that actually happened, and it's yeah, but they got their clocks cleaned. Apparently, they were supposed to go down there for like 6 months and clean up the Nazis down there. They were only down there for 6 weeks and had to come back. Yeah, but yeah, it's some wild stuff, man. All right, dude. Yeah. All right. Hey, cool. Thanks a lot for calling in, and have a good day. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. All right. Yeah, that was an interesting call. Yeah, once again, thanks again for calling in. Some good points, interesting stuff. Uh, yeah, it's funny. It's funny that guy brought that stuff up. I don't know how, like, if you have a weird skin condition, you might be part of that line. And what's weird, yeah, I've always had like these really crazy looking. I mean, my skin is just like crazy looking. I mean, it's not like I have any horrible skin diseases or anything, but it's just like it's really deeply lined and really rough and dry, and especially my hands. I just like it's all really wrinkly, and it's what's weird is my whole family is like that. So it's like we have so. And it's like I always kind of been into these reptilians, and I start reading their stuff, and it's like, is there something to this or what? So I don't know. Am I an evil reptoid deep down? I don't know, but it's funny that guy brought that stuff up. But all right, and let's see here. Uh, yeah. So also, yeah, it seems like these reptoids or reptilians always seem to possess a certain knowledge, and then if you look even more and more into uh, this kind of stuff, you start realize, especially on the mystery school level and the esoteric orders and the occult schools, uh, they start claiming that at the top there's these things called serpent cults, where the top of the pyramid that actually sort of worships these serpent beings. But anyway, let's see. Okay. Okay, it's claimed by a lot of people that a lot of these reptoids, they evolved on a planet in the Alpha Draconis star system of the Orion constellation. Which is yeah, that's pretty interesting because a guy dropped by the chat room the other night, and he wanted to yeah, he asked me if I had read this book. I guess it was called The True Reptiles Story of Orion. I forgot the name of the book, man, but yeah, it was anyway, it had the name Reptile and Orion in the title of the book, but yeah. So anyway, let me go ahead.